Let's look at this Olympiad math question on the board. The question says, if 6 raised to power x plus 6 raised to power y is equal to 42 and x plus y is equal to 3, find the possible solution set. Now, we have that 6 raised to power x plus 6 raised to power y is equal to 42. X plus y is equal to 3. We'll call this equation 1 and this equation 2. Now we are going to use substitution method to solve this. We are going to make x in equation 2 the subject formula. So we have x equal to, this y will cross over here, we have 3 minus y. We'll call this equation 3. Now let's substitute this equation 3 in equation 1. We'll have 6 raised to power 3 minus y plus 6 raised to power y is equal to 42. Now, we have that this is the same thing as 6 raised to power 3 times 6 raised to power minus y plus 6 raised to power y is equal to 42. Now, remember that in law of indices, multiplication is addition of powers. So, when we add these powers, we'll go back to this. This is the same thing as 6 raised to power 3 over 6 raised to power y plus 6 raised to power y is equal to 42. Now we say let p equal to 6 raised to power y. We are now going to remove this and put p. Okay. Now 6 raised to power 3 is 6 times 6 times 6. 6 times 6 times 6. 6 times 6, 36. 36 times 6. 6 times 6 will give us 36. Carry what? 3. 6 times 3, 18 plus 3. We have what? 216. Okay. Now we'll go 216 over p plus p is equal to 42. Now let's multiply all through by p to eliminate this. So we have p times 216 over p. This will be out. We have 216 plus p times p will give us p square is equal to p times 42 will give us 42p. Now, with this is now a quadratic equation. We are going to equate it to 0. In equating it to 0, we arrange it. So we have p square. When this crosses the sign of equality, change to minus 42p plus 216 is equal to 0. We now factorize. Now we are going to look for two numbers that when we multiply, we have 216. When we add or subtract it, we have a minus 42. Now remember here we have that 36 times 6 gives us 216. That means that minus 36 minus 6 will give us plus 216. Minus 36 plus minus 6 will give us what? Minus 42. That is this. Minus 36 plus minus 6. Plus minus is minus. So we have this. Minus 36 minus 6 will give us minus 42. So we now have p square minus 36p minus 6p plus 216 is equal to 0. We now group. Here, what is common here? P, we factor p out. We now have that p into p square, we have p minus p divide 36p, we have what? 36 minus, what is common here? 6. We factor 6 out. 6p divided by 6, we have what? P. Minus plus will give us minus. 6 divide 216, we have what? 36 equal to 0. Now we have that p minus 6 bracket p minus 36 is equal to 0. Now when you have this, in factorization, this bracket and this will be the same. You take 1. then you join these two. So from here we'll now get this. This is to tell us that P minus 6 is equal to 0, or P minus 36 is equal to 0. Now we have P here will be equal to, this crosses 6, or P here will be equal to 36 crosses, we have 36. Now, having gotten the value of P, we are going to subtract it here at this place, where we say let P be equal to 6 raised to power y. Now, we are going to put our 6 here. We have 6 is equal to, let me have it, P equal to 6 raised to power y. Now, when P is 6, we have 6 is equal to 6 raised to power y. Remember that this is the same thing as 6 raised to power y. That is to say that our y is equal to 1. Now, for this one, we have our P36. We have 36 is equal to 6 y. Leave this in base 6. We now have 6 raised to power 2 is equal to 6 raised to power y. Equate the powers. We have that y is equal to 2. Now we have succeeded in finding the value of y. Y equal to 1 and y equal to 2. We are going to substitute these two values of y in our equation 3 to get the value of x. So when y is equal to 1, x is equal to, here we have x equal to 3 minus y. So x will now be equal to 3 minus 1, x equal to 2. Now when y is equal to 2, we are going to substitute again. We have x equal to 3 minus 2, x is equal to 1. Now let this be y1, y2. Now when we substitute y1 equal to this, we have x1. When we substitute y2 equal to 2, we have what? X2. This is to tell us that the solution set will be, using x comma y, we'll have 2 comma 1 and 1 comma 2. So this is our solution set for this equation.